We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Lon Cohen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Cleveland Tyler, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arkansas, the center fielders, Cleveland Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Garcia moving to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
2-0 now. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Fernando Sandoval, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Just underway here in Southern California. So a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Aldo Abreu is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ivan Sanchez has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Now at the plate, Keith Ashby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Drillers, the right fielder, Keith
First delivery
Ashby.
to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Matt Crowder will be next. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. Chu has it in his sights. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 2.
Ready now, number 2. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. High in the air and deep to left center field. Chu racing back, On the warning track, he makes the catch. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stapleton.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Into the box now, Tom Chu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
One strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Lined hard toward right center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's a look over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box, Xavier Gomez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So digging in now, John Galarraga. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Galarraga.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Bolton fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, Ronald Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit out towards second. Bolton takes it in. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Enrique Ayala, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Frank Rios.
For Arkansas, the designated hitter, Frank Rios.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting it.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Cannon. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The shortstop, Isaiah Lowe.
Stepping in, Isaiah Lowe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Nope.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crowder on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cleveland, Tyler.
Digging in, Cleveland Tyler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Rios, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Grady Bolton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ivan Sanchez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside and low. 3-0.
you can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that's finally over for a strike. Popped him up. Galarraga in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. At the plate, Nigel Jimenez.
Leading off for the Drillers, the shortstop, Nigel Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Kevin Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7,
now at the plate, Keith Ashby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and here's a cut fastball that misses down and away for ball 4.
the left fielder, number 20,
Digging in, Matt Crowder. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. At the plate, Howard Stapleton.
For Arkansas.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Up and in for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Tom Chu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Back up. Oh no, that got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Xavier Gomez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chu stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Stepping in now, Frank Rios, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Ray Cannon, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Isaiah Lowe. 0-1 the count. Still only one out in the inning. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Mario Castro answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mario Castro.
Into the box, Cleveland Tyler, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Clears this one over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Stepping up now, Matt Crowder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. This is popped up. Bolton over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nate Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 9.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Ronald Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Enrique Ayala, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 offering. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count
Now
moved
back.
to 3-2, and they
shortstop.
didn't even challenge him there.
Nigel.
I can understand being careful with
Jimenez.
some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nigel Jimenez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch popped up. Stapleton has room in foul territory, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arkansas leads this thing 2-1. Striding into the box, Grady
Leadoff for
Bolton.
Arkansas.
He'll swing it from the left
second
side
baseman.
right here.
Grady Bolton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Crowder coming in, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Castro, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a 2-seamer, and a changeup. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Ivan Sanchez.
Digging in, Ivan Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Galarraga is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 34, Howard Stapleton.
Into the box now, Howard Stapleton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Cesar Valenzuela is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Valenzuela.
Now in the box, Kevin Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kevin Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Keith Ashby.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Keith Ashby. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Softly hit out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Crowder.
Ready for another chance. Matt Crowder. Pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Striding in, Tom Chu. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Tom Chu.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied out toward right. Ashby sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Xavier.
Ready for another
Gomez.
shot now. Xavier Gomez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Ball 3.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Good
Now
pitch
back.
right there to run the
Designated
two-seamer in on his hands
Right.
and bunch him up.
Ringo.
And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Frank Rios. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.